Welcome to the Hopeful Hodler. In today's video, we'll delve into various types of cognitive abilities and how they can manifest differently in men and women. It's important to remember that both genders have unique strengths and capabilities, so let's dive in and learn more about both. Verbal and language skills. Women often exhibit superior verbal and language abilities, encompassing a larger vocabulary, greater fluency, improved reading comprehension, and stronger written communication skills. These differences are due to variations in brain function between men and women. Studies indicate that female brains process language in more regions compared to male brains, particularly showing increased bilateral activation in language centers like Broca's and Wernicke's areas. This enhanced activation leads to more efficient language processing, contributing to women's advanced verbal abilities. Moreover, women's language processing capabilities may also contribute to their stronger empathetic abilities. Language understanding is closely linked to interpreting emotions and intentions in social contexts. Women's ability to detect subtle cues in speech, such as tone and inflection, allows them to better perceive and respond to others' emotions. Furthermore, women are often more skilled in nonverbal communication, like interpreting facial expressions and body language. This combination of verbal and nonverbal skills enables women to navigate complex social situations more easily and fosters solid interpersonal relationships. Emotional intelligence. Women generally excel in emotional intelligence, which involves recognizing and managing one's emotions and those of others. This skill is often attributed to women's increased neural connectivity, fostering empathy and social cognition. This advantage is valuable in roles requiring interpersonal skills like teaching, counseling, and management. Attention and focus. Research has shown that men typically have a greater ability to focus and maintain attention, particularly in tasks requiring vigilance and sustained concentration. This can be advantageous in occupations necessitating attention to detail, such as air traffic control, programming, or finance. Memory and recall. Women tend to have better episodic memory, which involves recalling specific events and experiences. This is attributed to the female brain's higher production of the neurotransmitter serotonin, playing a role in memory consolidation. Conversely, men may have better procedural memory, which involves learning and executing tasks and skills. Spatial and visual abilities. Men often display stronger spatial and visual abilities, including mental rotation, navigation, and visual working memory. These skills are crucial for tasks involving understanding and manipulating spatial relationships, such as engineering, architecture, and video game design. Researchers attribute these differences to the fact that the parietal lobe, responsible for spatial processing, tends to be larger in the male brain. Mathematical and logical reasoning. In general, men have shown a slight advantage in mathematical and logical reasoning tasks. This could be due to differences in brain organization and activation patterns. The male brain tends to exhibit more unilateral activation during mathematical tasks, while the female brain shows more bilateral activation. This unilateral activation in men may allow for more efficient processing during problem-solving tasks. However, it's crucial to note that individual differences in mathematical abilities can be influenced by factors like education, motivation, and practice. Physical and motor skills. Men generally excel in tasks involving physical strength and motor skills, such as athletics and manual labor. This can be attributed to physiological differences between the sexes, including muscle mass, bone density, and hormones. Men's superior motor skills might also be related to differences in brain organization, with men having more gray matter in areas responsible for motor control and coordination. Problem-solving and abstract thinking. Both men and women can excel in problem-solving and abstract thinking, but research has found some differences in the strategies they employ. Men may be more likely to use analytical and systematic approaches, while women may rely more on intuition and pattern recognition. This combination of approaches can lead to complementary problem-solving skills, and when men and women collaborate, they may be better equipped to tackle complex issues. Conclusion. In conclusion, it's essential to acknowledge the different types of cognitive abilities exhibited by men and women, but it's also crucial to avoid perpetuating stereotypes or limiting individuals based on their gender. Each person has unique strengths and talents that should be nurtured and celebrated. By encouraging people to explore their interests and develop their abilities, regardless of societal expectations, we can create a world that is more innovative, diverse, and equitable. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative content.